NFL is now open. Tomorrow starting at 7 Eastern on NFL Network. So we've got the breakfast table all set, looking at these 12 games, really focusing on this Browns-Giants matchup here. Top 2 overall picks. So I thought, given the fact that they were on Hard Knocks, which we all watched, of course, and is one of the best theme songs ever, we will start it there, kicking off a fresh edition of Whiteboard Wednesday presented by LG G7. Top 2 TV theme songs of all time.
Oh,
you can use Hard Knocks if you'd like.
Okay.
But we're drafting the top 2 TV theme songs, given the fact that the Browns are on Hard Knocks.
I'll give you a little something.
This is up Kyle's.
All right, so listen, there's the classics, MASH, and there's the really cool ones like Sopranos. The TV theme songs that I like are the ones that just make me happy.
Okay.
They come on, I can't wait to watch the show. And in a way, both of these kind of apply to the San Francisco 49ers. Let me tell you what I mean. You're telling me you don't want to watch this show right here? I'm going to cover my second one. Show me that smile again. Oh, Mike Seaver, I love him. His friend with a great name. All right, I'm going to go Growing Pains with number 1.
Okay.
And then just a classic. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to sing. But
no singing.
The Niners, I apply these to the Niners. The 49ers may have some growing pains, and it's like Shanahan and Son. It's a legacy. You know what I mean? Going back to that, Mike. These two, bangers.
So I'll go 1 and 2, and I'm actually going to go 1 and 2, the best players in this draft.
Who you got?
I'm going with Baker Mayfield, number 1. And when he first got drafted, of course, everybody was celebrating. And they were cheering to him, right?
They sure were.
And here's the thing about Baker Mayfield. You know, making your way through the world today, it takes everything you got. But then with the Browns fans, though, you got to think about it like this. Taking a break from all your worries, you know, it sure would help a lot. So they're taking a break from all their worries. They want to win some games. And then Saquon, I'm going with good times. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want out here in New York. That's all they want is good times. Yeah, they scratching and surviving. You know what I'm saying? They hanging in and jiving. That's all it is. And then when they drafted him, it was like, ain't we happy we got him? Good times. Good times.
I see Ben McAdoo as a George Wendt type character, too, you know what I mean?
Somebody's got to get something from TGIF in here. Come on.
All right,
I will satisfy that.
all right.
Yes.
I'm
What do you
going
got?
first with the Chicago theme song, Perfect Strangers, Larry and Balky up on the
Balky.
Standing Tall. And then now on to the next one. One where I can't get in trouble. Maybe I can.
At one point, Larry and Balky are caught in a windstorm in the opening. It goes on for 6 minutes, the
Chicago,
sequence.
the whole deal.
So good.
But the greatest theme song of any song, and I don't care if it's on TBS, if it's on FX, if it's on any of the cable channels, at any hour of the day.
What?
I'm going with my man Dick Wolf, and I'm going.
Yes!
Bum, 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 bum. Law and Order!
You know what time it is.
I am running from the other
When
room.
you hear that,
when I
you
just hear
pick
that
up.
bass guitar, Mike Post on the music.
They get you every time. They get you every time.
I'm in.
Right. Shout out Marklin Baker, too. What else we got?
Family
Mark
Matters?
Baker.
Nobody? Family Matters
Matters
is
is great.
so
Only
good.
2 spots.
And I feel like if you're really talking the best of all time, like the GOAT of
do you
TV
got?
theme song, it has to be Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince is
Even though
incredible.
it's low-hanging fruit, it's still the best.
Wouldn't Rose and Blanche and Dorothy have something to say about that, too? That's a banger.
True.
It's a great message, too.
banger.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right, Cowboys and Niners square off in the late game tomorrow night. 10 p.m. Eastern is kickoff on NFL Network. If you guys could choose one person on either of those 2 squads to be the subject of a reality show, like Hard Knocks was last night. It premiered, and it was awesome. Has everything you want.
Cowboys, Niners.
What are we looking for?
Emily, never mind. Never mind you.
Cowboys, Niners.
Never
I'm
mind
lost.
you.
All right, who would
no.
it be, and what was it called? All right, I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Who would you pick out of those 2 squads tomorrow in the late game? Cowboys Niners, 10 p.m. Eastern, NFL Network. Who would you pick to have a reality show?
Okay, I
To
got you.
base one off of him or to just have him involved?
All right, I'm going to give you a name of the show, too.
You got Jimmy
I'm
Garoppolo,
doing a
one of the
name,
guys,
too.
of course. All right, where you guys are naming the show.
Naming the show.
Why not?
I love it.
I'm not
Extra
a big
credit.
Real Housewives fan, but I do love the genre, and I'm going with the Real Shanny of Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
Peter.
Shanny of Silicon Valley. Everyone knows Kyle Shanahan is kind of this straight-laced coach, talking with his players. We know him from the football side. But do you know this guy gets down off the field? And I'm talking, this guy parties with some of the Hollywood elite and some of the hip-hop elite. If you're not aware of it, he partied with 50 Cent before a concert recently. I believe we have the image. I would hope so. This is some build-up.
Oh, come on now.
Go.
Where is it?
Go. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. That's obviously Garoppolo and George Kittle, but that's Kyle
Yeah.
Shanahan and his son Carter. And if you guys didn't know, There's a lot of talk that he named his son Carter after Lil Wayne.
That's
it's not
what Chris
exactly
said.
true, but what Kyle said was, my wife was throwing out names, said Carter. He's like, that was what I got through those days in Houston when I was a coach in Tampa Bay. When I would listen and I was watching film, it was just Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne. So when I heard the name Carter, I said, yeah, I'm in. So that's it. This guy, the real Shanny of Silicon Valley, not the one you see on TV, the one that gets down.
Real Shanny gets down.
All right, well, I want to go behind the scenes with Jimmy G. Jimmy G unit, because I mean, I got questions for days about that personal life, that dating life. And listen, if you talk about it with Jimmy G, he's about to bring in titles, right? They paid him to bring titles. So in the personal life of Jimmy G, this is the name of the show. Movie titles do not appear on the bill. It's okay. It's him on the road. It's him doing his thing. I want to see how he gets down. Just mentoring rookies and deleting cookies. That's Jimmy G.
That's when you check out of the hotel?
Yeah, it just says $9.99. And it don't say anything else. That's all you need to know. And I want to be in part of that.
Just off the dome, you came up with that.
Yeah, sure.
Good stuff.
I want to star in it.
That was good. That was good. Those titles never pop up.
What do you got?
I'm going with Richard Sherman. I'm just keeping it very simple. Richard Sherman is one of those individuals that will give you sound bites for days. He might have calmed down from his younger years, but this is the same dude that told Skip Bayless, I'm better than life at you. So this will be a self-help show where he's going to teach you how to be better at life than everybody else. And also, the rich keeps getting richer, so it'll teach you how to make money.
Love that. Wipe those boards while you listen to this, guys. Rams kicking off their preseason schedule against the Baltimore Ravens. You can see that game when it airs on NFL Network at 1 a.m. Eastern on Friday. Go have a couple cocktails, come home and watch some football. And yesterday, Jared Goff, who broke out last year, caught up with Andrew Siciliano and M-Rob to discuss the Rams' unique set of audibles. Take a look.
What is Sean McVay's best new line call this year? Last year we heard Tupac, Obama. Do we have a new one?
Man, I'm trying to work in YG. Is one.
YG?
Yeah.
You trying to get YG in there?
Yeah, you know, he's a big supporter. We're trying to get him in there, trying to get him some play calls.
Do you guys workshop this during the week?
No, this is just creatively on the side, you know, some stuff that we try to put in.
Can we get a Taylor Swift like song lyric in there or song title in there too?
It might be a little long. You know, YG's real quick too.
You couldn't like look what you made me do? No?
No, we're
Look
not
at you,
doing
man.
that.
You trying to get that song in there, man. You trying to get
Hey, he's free to admit it. I'm free to admit it. I don't care.
Yeah, big fans.
Who cares?
Big fans.
All right, so we may get a glimpse of Compton's own YG, but probably not Taylor Swift. That's what I got out of that conversation. The artist that you'd like to see the Rams get involved and incorporate into this season's play calling is who? Which artiste?
Okay, I'll jump right in. So I'm going with L.A. legend, international star, and just Snoop's songs.
Yeah.
You know, Snoop is a big fan of anything L.A. Just imagine that he uses songs in the huddle call. Goff comes in the huddle, he says, guys, I want to rock right now. So here's the play. Slot right, doggy dog world on 2. O-line, you got to lay low. Wideouts, if you drop it like it's hot, I'm going to tell coaches you were drinking gin and juice last night. Ready, go, break. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Lottie Dottie, we like to party. Set. And he throws it. Like, that's what I need. Just incorporate Snoop in anything LA. That's what I'm talking about. West, y'all.
I love that.
So, all right. If you're going to do funny audibles with music, go with the funniest ever. Go. Now, the problem is the Rams are so young that they don't know this guy, maybe. And then their coach is so young. I don't know if he knows him. But I know the world knows him, and that's Weird Al Yankovic. I'm sitting up at the line. Blue 42, like a surgeon. Amish paradise on 3. Yo, Todd, my bologna. Eat it on 300 hike. It's it. It's a touchdown every single time. There's an online petition, has been for years, to have Weird Al Yankovic do the Super Bowl halftime. He has said he's 100% in. He would love to do it. Someday we can make it happen. Yeah, he would be willing to take the opportunity. Shocking. But I love Weird Al as a legend. I don't know why there was never a UHF sequel, but that would be my audible.
Michael Richards,
Stanley
UHF.
Spadowski.
That's it. I'm going with, okay, so Sean McVay, here's this 31-year-old kid, and everyone could say, oh, he's got swag, he's dribbling. I know what Sean McVay was listening to in high school. Let's use the Gin Blossoms. All right, Sean McVay, hey, jealousy, till I hear it from you. Allison Road, follow you down till I fall away. All that. Don't be so cool, McVay, with your YG. You were listening to the Gin Blossoms. I know your life. You're good.
I know your life.
It's a romantic song. Why were the police chasing the Gin Blossoms all around the town? What the hell were they up to? The cops are, that's not a good message.
Oh, it's not a good message.
Come on, what are you doing?
Oh, boy. All right.
Guys.
Pretty cool moment, guys, at Browns camp yesterday. Tyrod Taylor doing some coaching on the sideline during camp. So seeing Tyrod give some time back to the youth got us thinking, what is your favorite youth sports movie of all time?
Ooh.
Here he is,
Oh,
hanging out with some young kiddos, doing his thing. He was on Hard Knocks last night, so he
Yeah.
took a smaller role because he's focused on getting to work early and working out, teaching these kids some things. What do you guys got?
Well, listen, there's so many great stories from
Yes.
childhood sports movies. But I'm going with one that just is an emotional roller coaster, okay? There's best friends fighting over what they think is right.
Youth sports.
There's even a love interest.
Oh.
There's even arson in this movie.
Arson?
Fire.
I'm in.
Yeah. But at the end, it's about two brothers coming together to win the soapbox derby.
hell are you
That's a little rascal.
All right, Nate. Okay. All right.
Darla. Oh, Darla. But they had everything.
Buckwheat.
Just think about that. Yeah. Think about the movie. Think about the movie.
It's great.
They had everything in it. And at the very end, it was a sports movie. And they won it. They won it. The Blur was the name of the soap opera. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
What do you got, Peter?
All right, so this Tiffany Haddish is everywhere right now. It's
Really?
like she was in That Girls Trip, and now there's literally 38 movies.
Yeah,
with
she's
Tiffany
very
Haddish.
successful.
You might not remember 1995, but there was a big Patrick Renna moment.
Sure.
If you guys don't know who Patrick Renna is, Patrick Renna was Hamilton Porter from The Sandlot, okay?
Okay.
Blew everyone away as hell. And then it was like, we got to get him in the next
Great
kids
Hambino.
movie. The Great Hambino. The movie's The Big Green.
Yes, I've
okay?
seen it.
It's a soccer movie starring Patrick. They were trying to make Patrick Renna a thing.
Yeah.
And Disney went all in, and it was him and Gutenberg, and they were a soccer
Gutenberg.
team.
Yeah.
He was like the Devin Sawa of that moment.
Yes.
He's gonna be a thing.
had
I
to
will be
lose
damned
weight.
if he's not.
It was the peak of my childhood when Patrick Renna was a thing.
Smalls was in that movie, too.
They all were. They were like, we're going to capitalize.
Just repackage.
It's Patrick Renna, that Big Green. If you
movie was
haven't seen it
terrible.
yet, it's a terrible film.
I was watching it the other day.
I know you're
lost
not
in it.
going low-hanging fruit Sandlot. So what
No,
do you got?
no.
Or Little Giants.
I was thinking soccer, though. I love Ladybugs with Rodney Dangerfield, and the slogan is, getting respect is a big goal. So, like, it's a stupid line. All right.
He never gets it.
No, I know, but the goal, all right, so I'm going to go to the world, you said sports, I'm going to go to the world of esports.
Okay.
All right, huge, all right?
Go there.
Watch other people play video games.
Savage.
I'm going to go 1989 with the Wizard. Now, you might say this is a 90-minute Nintendo infomercial, you're right, but it broke the 1989 meter. It's a movie about Nintendo and Fred Savage.
great.
Inexplicably, Bo Bridges and Christian Slater took roles in it. So they were a young Christian Slater, like a hot, pump up the volume Christian
right
Slater. It's
after
like,
Bubble
oh,
Gum.
look, there he is. And we're in a movie about Super Mario Brothers 3. There's a scene in this movie that breaks the 89 scale.
already doing it over
Savage
here.
is in a bar. There's literally the New Kids on the Block is playing in the bar, and this badass kid comes in, puts on the Power Glove to
time I
play
ever saw it.
Red Racer, and steers, and then he finishes and he goes, I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. And you're like, wow, this movie is incredible. I
It's the
saw it in the
future.
theater. The Wizard. Never mind. You can have Oz and Dorothy. This is the Wizard right
Jenny
here.
Lewis is
Now,
a
get out of
redheaded
here.
girl.
Great
Fantastic.
Before there was Ready Player One, there was The
What is that?
Wizard.
movie. Oh, man. Savage.
Ready Player
Super
One's
Mario
good.
3 came out with that game.
Blew your mind.
And it was
Not better.
Wizard.
I haven't seen. I don't
You'd
need
love
to
it.
see it to know that it's not better than the Mighty Ducks.
My Ducks is good?
1, 2, or 3, or Rookie of the Year,
Ooh.
or
Like Mike,
Angels in the Outfield.
Sandlot.
Okay, you're a Nintendo gal. You'd love The Wizard. We'll have a screening.
It's
Great
not a
soundtrack,
sports
too.
movie.
Sure, and esports, video
Send
games.
me
they'll
an
do
Hey,
it.
Angel.
hey, hey.
Great
There's
song
no
as they
esports in
drive.
1989.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
is an initial
You were
thing.
wrong, Kyle.
Disagree. Savage.